welcome to Love Island. Okay, hello, people.
This is the one thing I told you not to do.
Welcome to Love Island.
I said if you're going to open the podcast...
You know, where we find life.
We are not on Love Island.
We just do it together.
Here's the thing. Do you even watch the show?
Nah.
You don't watch Love Island UK?
No.
And I think the premiere premiered last week.
Dude, welcome to Love Island, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Ew.
Fucking gnarly, dude. Yeah. I'm trying to find some love, dude. Chaw.
See, it's weird. Like, that's like, you have moments where that's really good.
Yeah, I can do a surfer dude voice.
Okay, but the big ass but.
What?
You have moments where it's good, but then
Yeah,
it's like moments where it sounds like you're trying to do like some other country accent. Like, it's
Yeah, I
like,
know.
so.
My accents can be good at times, and sometimes they're just like.
No, but within like, you could be saying one sentence, and in that one
No.
sentence, you have only moments of good and like moments of horrible. So it's like
multi-personality disorder, bro.
Yeah, clearly.
I got it. No, I don't got that.
Anyways, everyone, welcome to this square room.
Love Island.
My name is Jonel. That weirdo over there is Hugh-Gene. And thank you for tuning in to our lovely little podcast on
Love
our
Island.
corner of the internet.
Corner. I feel like we're like in the gutter.
What?
I don't know. We're in the gutter.
You're in the gutter. What the hell is that
You're
supposed
on
to
the
mean?
gutter too, since you're on here, buddy.
Don't call this square room the gutter.
No, it's not. It's.
You're the gutter. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm offended.
Should turn down that fucking fan.
Oh shit, we didn't even. Oh my god. What an idiot. Sorry guys for.
It's too hot.
It is hot in here.
It's too hot in this damn country, man.
Oh, that's better. Okay.
Why is this country so hot? We're supposed to be cold.
What, Canada?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
One of the days felt like
listen,
36.
are you one of those people who fucking complains if it's too cold and complains if it's too hot and complains when it's like spring and it's all like mushy and like...
I complain more when it's mushy. I hate when it's mushy.
I hate like when the snow is melting and it's all muddy and gray. Like, I hate that.
It's annoying when it's all slushy and shit.
Yeah. It's weird because I actually don't mind the snow. The snow sucks when
No,
you're
I
trying
don't
to
mind
drive,
snow.
but it's the cold that... Because you can have days where it snows and it's not super, super cold.
That's why I like it when it's snowy, because if it's going to be snowy, then it's not going to be really cold.
Usually, but sometimes you get both.
Well, not like that winter we had, like... Fuck, like I remember that winter we had in 2014 when
That
it was like
ice
minus
storm?
45. The ice storm was before... No, that was 2014, yeah. But that winter was brutal, because it was like minus 45. Like, I remember I was in school during then. Like, you breathe and it just instantly freezes up.
I hate that, like, in the winter, it gets so cold that, it, like you can't even, like, inhale properly.
Yeah,
or, like,
that's
when
what
the
it was
wind,
like when it was minus 45.
yeah, when
You
the
couldn't
wind
breathe.
blows, it's like, I can't breathe. I hate that.
It was, like, to the point where they would say you have to wear a scarf if you want to breathe.
That's
how cold it was.
so crazy. And then, like, now it's, like, you, like, can't even take 2 steps outside without sweating from every... that's global warming, man.
My arms are sweaty. I think because I know there's a heat wave in Europe right now, and it's probably slowly coming to us because it started from Northern Africa, which makes sense. Went from Northern Africa to Europe.
Is that
like,
how heat waves work? They just travel the whole world?
Yeah, it was bad. I don't know. I'm not a weatherologist. What the fuck they call it? Weatherologist.
Weatherologist.
No, but like I remember hearing Spain. There's like days where it was like 42 degrees Celsius.
Shit.
And then probably with the real feel, it was probably like close to 50.
Yeah, I think here, like, on the weekend, when we were hanging out on your, what's it called?
I don't know, the fucking
It's
gazebo
not
thing.
No, it's not a gazebo.
I don't fucking know. It's just a canopy.
Okay, whatever. That day, I think it was, like,
That day was...
temperature-wise, I think it said it was, like, 30, but, like,
The real feel.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Why do they always say, "Oh, it's 30 degrees," but the real feel is 39? It's like, just tell me it's 39 then. Why? I don't understand that.
That's true. It's like if it feels like this temperature isn't that, but I don't know.
Because I always hate when people are like, "Hey, what's the temperature?" I'm like, "No, tell me the real feel. I don't give a fuck."
The only thing that makes sense is when you have like wind chill, because it's like, okay, when there's no wind, it's blah 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 temperature, but with
yeah,
the
but
wind,
still, that's the real feel.
no, but the wind can go in and out, so that's why I understand that. Because some, like, you know what I mean, the wind isn't always consistent, so I get that. But when it's hot, it's like, don't tell me it's like 30 degrees Celsius, but it feels like 36, so it's 36.
It's been feeling like fucking 40.
It's been feeling like Satan's asshole.
I know. It's been really humid. It hasn't been like hot. It's just been humid. It feels humid.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like burning.
It's been a mix of both. Certain days, I feel like the days when like it feels like it's gonna rain, that's when you get that like nasty muggy humidity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, totally disgusting.
Fucking balls are a swamp.
Did you hear the other
Every
day
day.
that there was this guy on the 401 that
Sweat
was
swamp.
masturbating?
Really?
Yeah.
Like he pulled over and started jerking off?
No, so he's driving on the highway.
Yeah, a lot of guys. I don't think a lot of guys, but there's guys that do that. They'll drive and jerk off.
What?
Yeah.
That's like a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, first you can't just say yeah, like I'm not shook
probably
right now.
in like traffic or every now and then. Yeah, there's guys that do that. I've never done that.
Yeah, that was my next question.
I drive a manual, man. That's too much work.
Okay, but like before you drove manual, you never did that?
No, that's too. I'm too paranoid for that shit. Cause that was when I was driving my mom's. Oh.
Like he's like in like on.
Oh, and his window's down too.
Yeah.
Yo, sometimes you're just bored, bro.
Like this man, there's pictures. His pants are like at his knees, and he's just going at it with his dick out.
Is there traffic?
I don't know.
Where is he? What is he on?
401. I don't know. He's on the 401.
Sometimes you gotta.
But traffic or not, people can see.
That's probably going towards like Yorkdale area.
I feel like it's coming east, but like I feel like it is out in the west. Like
it looks like it's in the west.
Yeah, but like coming east, I feel. But either way, it doesn't matter where you are. Like the 401 is the busiest highway in North America. So that
is it actually?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's so
the
fucking
busiest highway.
Shit.
Yeah, so that includes all of the states and all of Canada. This is the busiest highway in North America, and you're gonna have your dick out.
Yeah, because our highway's so crappily designed. That's why. It's the worst, one of the worst designed highways in the world.
It's also.
Can you search that actually? Because I remember hearing that. I don't know if it's true, but I remember hearing it's such a. That's why I don't want to live in the city. That's one of the main reasons why I don't want to live in the city. Because I started driving. Well, I didn't drive. When I worked at Enterprise around Yorkdale, my brother also worked for one, so he would just drive into work. And I remember traffic was really bad. And then I remember when the Pan Am Games came, the traffic got horrible, and it feels like. It's like the Pan Am Games every day now. I have noticed that traffic is like that was probably bad. When was the Pan Am Games? Like 2015?
I can't remember.
I think that was 2015. I think that was after I was done school. So I think that was like 2015, right? And I've noticed like from then to now, traffic slowly has gotten worse.
Yeah, and I mean I feel like every time
nowhere near Toronto. Nope.
They always say, like, in the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, it's always, like, winter or construction season.
It's true.
Those are the two seasons we have. Because, like, whenever the weather is remotely nice enough to do, like, anything, like, the roads, there's so many road closures because they're
so
constantly
shit, too.
But I feel like they take forever.
No, I feel like they take their time.
Roads are closed for years, it feels like.
No, I feel like they take their sweet-ass time because it's contract, right?
They must
so
be
they can
making
take their time.
Bank.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
plus, all construction companies are all mob shit, too.
What do you mean?
It's all because when people because we like to act like in Canada, we like to act like oh, we don't have a lot of crime, but we have a lot of organized crime. We have like a lot of white collar crime, like a lot of sex trade and all that shit. Like every time you keep hearing native girls keep disappearing.
No,
it's you never heard that?
No.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, every time you hear about that shit, it's most likely girls either. Well, sadly getting killed or sex trade.
So what? Like people have are native girls are like a high demand. Or
I don't know, but like I would imagine that like that's probably what it mostly is. Oh. But we have a lot. We have Quebec's like a mob. Quebec's pretty much just the mobs.
Well, I don't really.
SNC's like I think SNC was connected to the mob. A lot of construction companies are connected to the mob. We have a lot. I remember couple of years ago.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago they were saying there's gonna be a mob war.
All right, we're not in Jersey.
No, ew.
Joyzy?
That's gross.
You're gross. You opened the podcast with hello, it's Love Island. The fuck is that?
It's my accent. Yeah, can
I? Yeah, I did look it up.
Is it? I know it's one of the worst. It has to be one of the worst. It's
here's the thing. So when I write worst, like I think
developed world, they
don't really know how to like categorize it because it's showing like the most dangerous roads in the world. And I'm not seeing it there, but it is I am seeing that it is the busiest in North America.
It's one of. I remember hearing it was in the developed world, it's one of the worst designed highways, and I agree with that. It's just shit. It's like I always wonder, like, what's this highway going to be like in like 5 years?
No, I think.
And same with Toronto. Toronto's a crappily designed city. Most North American cities are crappily designed.
Well, I feel like the issue was that the city was designed when there were a lot less people.
No, our cities didn't get wiped out like they did in Europe during World War II.
Okay, but also it was not.
No, that's the reason why their cities are so well designed. They had a chance to make it more modern.
Right, but we did not get that chance.
We didn't get the chance of getting our asses
I'm not
bombed
saying
to shit.
No. But I'm just saying, like, it was built in a way that, like, now you can't really expand the roads. You can't really, you know what I mean?
They didn't think. They didn't think far ahead.
No,
because there's
didn't.
a lot of things they wanted to do. I remember, like, if you look at some of the plans that Toronto they wanted to do with like they wanted to do monorails and all that stuff, and it makes you wonder why didn't they fucking do this stuff? It would have helped so much.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh no, we're not gonna do it because we're stupid. And now we're gonna have a really shit. Like, I remember Tory wanted to make the banned cars in the city, like downtown. I'm like, that's not gonna fucking work.
I think it was like certain streets for certain
times.
times.
It's not gonna work.
Of the
It's just
day.
how the city is designed. It's just not gonna work.
Eh.
Maybe done that square, it could. Yeah, no, it couldn't work.
Kawhi's leaving.
I don't give a fuck. I remember I was talking to my supervisor about this. I remember there's people on my like at the end of the day, they're like talking about, oh, Kawhi made a shit decision. And I was like, no, he didn't. Why the fuck would you want to stay here? After all that attention he was getting, he's a stoic dude. You can tell he's a very like, I go in the woods. He's a kind of like dude I see going in the woods for a hike by himself.
So like you.
Yes, and just sitting there and be like, oh, look at the beauty.
Yeah, I could like he doesn't really.
You had
talk too
helicopters
much.
following the fucking guy.
Yeah, no.
If I was him, I would not want to fucking stay.
Toronto was the crazy ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, no, they're the
But like we weren't even ex. Like we were just like a hookup.
Yeah,
like,
we were just a crazy bitch.
We were just talking, but like
I
we
would've
got too
fucking left
attached
too,
and we
man.
wanted a commitment, and he didn't want it, so he bounced.
Because if he stays in Toronto, he will be followed all the time. He can't go anywhere.
No, I think it would die down.
It wouldn't die down.
I think it would.
No, it wouldn't. He would be followed everywhere. I would have left too. All of a sudden I would have fucking left. After seeing all the no.
I mean, plus I believe the Clippers. I think it was $142 million contract.
Yeah, and probably got
4
offered more
years.
too. Probably got more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He probably got more money. I know Raptors are definitely a richer team than the Clippers. Because who the fuck gives a fuck about the Clippers? But
the Clippers are a decent team.
they're shit. I heard they've
had some.
No.
They've had some really good.
Didn't
moments.
they have that ginger black guy? Blake Griffin?
Blake Griffin, yeah.
Ginger black? Oh.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a ginge. Not a bit. He is a ginge.
Yeah, so like he probably mainly because LA he can kind of like be discreet. He blends in LA. He would be able to blend in. He can blend into Toronto too, but like
we're just too crazy.
We're too crazy. I totally would have left if I was him.
Yeah.
I would have been like, no, you guys are too crazy, bro.
Oh, but we are getting a WNBA team for the first time ever.
Oh, no one. Who cares?
It's history. Toronto's never had a WNBA
history
team.
that no one gives a fuck about is the WNBA.
Okay.
Who gives a fuck about the WNBA? Nobody.
Hugh-Gene.
We want to get equal pay. Well, maybe if people watch your fucking game, then you'll get equal pay. It's the same. You might put me down the rabbit hole. Oh.
Just by saying WNBA?
Yeah, man, no one gives a fuck about the WNBA, Joe.
Listen, you are such an anti-feminist.
I'm
Would
not
you consider yourself a
anti-feminist.
feminist? Do you believe in women's rights?
Yes, I'm an old school feminist.
You would?
So
if I got you a shirt that said feminist, would you wear it?
Because
I think
of
we
what
had this
it means
conversation
today,
before.
no.
You told me you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You said for me, you would wear it for me.
No. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
I'm asking you right now on the podcast.
Yes, I'm looking. Yeah, I know.
Please.
No. It's just.
Hugh-Gene,
it's like every.
Hugh-Gene, you're embarrassing me in front of everybody listening.
There's no one listening.
We have people listening.
Like 4.
3 people listening.
No, I wouldn't wear that.
No,
shirt.
we have. I feel like our biggest following is iTunes,
That makes sense.
and then I can't remember.
Would it be YouTube be next?
No, not you. I feel users are last.
No.
Because like,
That's true. Yeah,
I totally understand why people don't really watch on YouTube, just because right now we're audio only, so it's kind of like
makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's the platform they choose, then by all means, But I think
should go on Vimeo.
No, point of Vimeo.
I like Vimeo, man. Vimeo has got some good
It's
quality.
fine.
But you have to pay for it.
Shout out to Jonathan.
You shouldn't say the guy's last name.
Oh, okay, I'll bleep it out. Weren't you the one who almost shouted out someone's whole Instagram username, and I was like,
that's different. That's their Instagram username. That's not their real name.
But I don't know if that's his real name. It's his username.
Who puts their username as Jonathan?
Stop saying the last name.
I remember where I see the names. Well, thank you for getting me out of that rabbit hole.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I was about to go down a...
Well, I was going to say...
Oh, congratulations to the U.S. women's soccer team for winning.
Yay.
You're still not going to get paid as much as the guys because no one watches your fucking sport. That's why you don't get paid equally, because no one watches it.
I thought we were getting out of the rabbit hole. You really just had to squeeze that in, didn't you?
I had to. But that's the reason why.
Oh, my goodness.
Not as much people watch it.
On a lighter note, I was saying shout out to Jonathan for being a great supporter on YouTube.
I love you, John.
And
I'll lick your butt. I won't.
Oh.
For $10 maybe. Maybe a toonie.
Wait, you're going to charge him to lick his butt?
Yep.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry about it. Give me some Timmies. And
Okay, he's cringing right now.
Give me
he's like, and this is.
He's probably not
the
Canadian,
podcast.
but give me a sour cream glazed donut from Tim Hortons, and we'll see. We'll talk.
From Tim Hortons? You sure you don't want Krispy Kreme? You fucking
bro.
asshole.
Nah, bro.
You're over it?
I'm not over it. I'll never be over it. Bastard. You had 2 chances.
I didn't.
You had 2 chances.
Okay,
we're
not getting back into this.
Excuses.
There was for the record, for everyone
matter.
listening, a couple podcasts ago, I believe it was episode 10. He got upset because I was in the same neighborhood. I was in the vicinity of
like
a Krispy Kreme location, right in downtown traffic in heat. It was hot as hell. Yeah, it was hot. I'm not walking 20 minutes for some fucking donuts for you when I have to get all the way back uptown, another hour drive. Shut up. But here's the thing. The whole debate started because you wanted to get a dozen donuts for yourself. And I said, can I have one? You didn't deserve it.
I did a 5K obstacle course. I deserve that.
Hugh-Gene.
What?
My sweet Hugh-Gene. Let's not go there. You did not deserve it.
I deserve everything.
How can someone justify eating 12 donuts to themselves and not sharing one? I asked for one. And you didn't even get it. So then that should have been the end of it. But because I was in the vicinity... Shut the fuck up. Because I was in the vicinity of a Krispy Kreme and I didn't stop by and get you one, it was all of a sudden a problem.
Twice you were in the vicinity of a Krispy Kreme.
The second time I really didn't have the time because I didn't drive. You
Everyone has the time.
I did not have the time.
You just have to make the time.
I actually can't with you. I can't. You know what? At this point, you don't deserve Krispy Kreme. You don't deserve donuts, period.
What can't you do,
I can't deal with you. You're so annoying.
You've been dealing with me for the past,
too long.
Okay.
For the past too fucking long. Oh my god.
You have anything else?
What do you mean?
I have things.
Have you?
How do you feel about
Oh god, ew. Oh, what are you gonna ask about?
There's a couple things, man. Yeah, Ariel. How do you feel about that being
It's Ariel.
Whatever, fucking flying bitch.
Flying? She's swimming. She's a mermaid.
Her name's Ariel. Why is she in the air? Why did they name her Waterel? Waterel. Swimmerel. My name is Swimmerel. I'm a mermaid. I'm a ginger. Yeah, what do you feel about that? About her becoming one of us? One of the the Negroes. How is her hair gonna, be okay in the water?
Oh my god!
That's one of the first things I thought about. I was like, oh man, her hair's gonna be all fucked up.
First of all,
she pops up, so it's gonna be like, oh god.
Oh my god! First of all,
how are they gonna do that? How are they gonna do that? I want realism.
First of all, you dumb ass.
What?
They are not gonna shove the girl underwater for the whole movie. They're gonna CGI a lot of it because
nope, it's not realistic.
She can't breathe underwater.
It's not realistic. I want to see some Negro hair underwater. I want to see that disaster.
You're a disaster. What?
I wonder if it's gonna be weave, or if she's gonna go natty.
Well, she naturally has dreads right now. So.
Oh God, how are those gonna work underwater?
She has beautiful long dreads. Her hair is really nice.
Do dreads work in water?
It's hair, Hugh-Gene.
Okay. How do you feel about it?
I am actually a fan of Chloe and Halle and their band since they were on YouTube, and then Beyonce signed them and they toured them, and they're on the show Grownish, which I also watch. So I really like them. I think it's a great choice.
Oh, both of them are on it?
They're both on it. They play twins. They're sisters in real life, but they play twins on the show.
No, I'm talking about they're both Ariel? There's only one of them?
Yes, Halle is it. But Chloe and Halle is their band, their group.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Well, I'm just saying that's how people initially knew her as a singer and whatever. And that's the thing. She can sing, which is important. Stop touching the mic, Hugh-Gene. How many times we're going to start a tally chart as to how many times I have to tell you to stop touching the mic.
Yes, mother.
But no, I support it. I mean, people are upset and people are going to be upset because why not?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm mixed. I'm not that mixed.
If Cinderella came out as like a white woman who was like a natural ginger, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. If she was she's a mythical creature, so
she's Dutch.
Who cares? No, the writer was Dutch.
The story is Dutch.
No, I actually heard apparently Atlantis, which is where she's from, is like off the coast, somewhere closer to Africa. Apparently,
I feel like that's just some fucking woke assholes. Like, well, this is why she deserves to be a Negro.
Maybe, but to be fair, her little friend
Atlantis
Sebastian
is a Greek story.
Sebastian was a
Jamaican.
I don't know if he was actually supposed to be Jamaican, but some sort of Caribbean, like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like,
that's just because they're racist.
But you think if they cast a white guy as Sebastian, I'm gonna be like, no, like, who the fuck cares?
Why does he sound white?
The only thing that
representation.
The only thing that would be upsetting is if they casted a white guy who did a horrible Jamaican accent. Then
hey man,
hey man,
Wagwan,
Ariel.
I don't care because I didn't care about Little Mermaid because I didn't really watch it. But like, I understand why people are annoyed, but I don't like it because I would rather have a new black princess rather than just like swap. Because to me, this is just pandering. To me, Disney doesn't really give a fuck about, oh, let's just have some representation. They're like, let's make money, guys, and let's get these dumb woke cunts what they want. That's what I think it is.
Do we have any Latina princesses?
No, man. They're not there yet.
Well,
Give us another.
What was
10
Esmeralda
years.
from Hunchback of Notre Dame?
But
she's not really a princess.
She was just a character, bro.
Yeah.
No Latino princesses yet, bro.
So we have black. We have Asian.
Yeah,
we have
blonde.
Native because of Pocahontas.
That's it. White Pocahontas.
But there's only one. Like, there's more.
I would have much rather have another black. An original story. I'm tired of the, like, no. Just make an original fucking story.
I agree.
I'd rather have an original black. I don't give a fuck with the races, to be honest.
But
I'd rather have an original.
That, like, we've done this before. Like, Cinderella. Back in the day, they remade Cinderella with Brandy. And she was a bomb-ass Cinderella. And, like, recently, Keke Palmer played Cinderella on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like...
to me, it's just like, I don't know. It's just with this... I hate when it was a political climate. In this political climate. But, like, in this sphere of bullshit political shit, how I see it is, like... I don't see it as Disney being like, hey, we're just going to make a black Ariel black. Where I see them being like, let's be woke, guys. I see a bunch of white liberal people being like, okay, we need to look good. Let's make Ariel black.
I think what they're
Let's make a lot of money.
I think what they're trying to do is really show that these fictional characters can be anything and to show, like,
anyone can be any.
Yeah, you can be anything because it was a big deal. I think people kind of, like, excused it because it was Will Smith, but the fact that the genie in Aladdin is black is a big deal.
It doesn't make sense.
He was previously played by Robin
sense.
Williams, who was a white
sense.
man, and a great rest in peace. He played it fantastically, and Will Smith had a lot of, like, shoes to fill, but he did it, and he did it well. But, like, I think people were just more like, oh, like, is he gonna be blue all the time? Like that, like they weren't focused on, like, wait a minute, this is a black guy playing a character that was previously white. They didn't care.
It wasn't previously white. He's a genie. Genies he was voiced by a white guy, but has the features of an Arabic guy, and he was blue.
Are his features?
He would have the features of an Arabic guy, the goatee, the fucking kind of pointy nose.
Yeah.
And
you've seen Aladdin?
The old ones, yeah. Not the new
Well,
ones.
I know you've never seen Little Mermaid, the original.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh my god.
Just some bitch fucking swimming around with a racist fucking lobster.
What?
Or crab, whatever the fuck it was.
So
should we make Jar Jar Binks Mexican or something? Because he was that character's racist.
Who's that?
Star Wars character, and if he was pretty much being a Rasta, but it was kind of funny.
Okay, I don't watch Star Wars. So
Star Wars has a lot of racist things, but funny. I don't know. I don't take that shit seriously, so I find it funny.
A lot of things that could slide back in the day, you can't.
Oh, nothing
nowadays.
No, it sucks.
Like, think about, like, Jackass with, Steve-O.
No, Jackass could pass. Jackass, there's nothing racial or discriminatory about it. It's just a bunch of guys doing stupid shit. It would pass.
Well, what I was gonna say is,
where's the black guy?
No.
Many white men here.
No, not that. No,
where's the woman?
Oh my god. No, what I was gonna say is, like, that whole world opened up doors for, like, other, like, prank like movies and stuff, like the Bruno and Borat stuff, and also what was his name, Johnny Knoxville, I believe it was, did the Bad Grandpa, like things that where people are doing things in public, like public pranks, and making it into movies, like these bigger celebrities, not just like YouTubers. People are triggered by every single thing, is what I'm saying.
I feel like it's slowly
so stuff like that I think it is slowly, but there's
this happened in the 90s before. Apparently in the early 90s this happened. You should know, you're old. I'm joking. No, apparently like it was crazy like this back in the early 90s too, and then it just slowly dies down. But the reason why, my little theory, the reason why I think this happens is because the people in the center are too big of pussies. Because the people who are in the center, we're the balance. Most people are center, like center left or center right, but we're kind of pussies and are like don't really put the people who are in the far left and far right in check. So we're kind of letting them run amok right now. But we need what people need to do is they need to just like stop, because it's it's a small fringe group really. When you really think about it, if you go on the numbers about like people who are liberal, blah 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 blah, most people don't really agree with the far left you see mostly portrayed right now. But I think it's just because people are in the center are too afraid now of being called racist or whatever for saying. Well, I feel like people don't even care anymore. I feel like a lot of people now when they'll say something, so like, you're racist, they're like, okay, oh, fuck off. They don't care because that like for example, if someone told me like let's say you were white, right, and someone told me, oh, you're racist, I'd be like, okay, cool. I wouldn't care because I wouldn't believe them, because I'd be like, you probably just said something that hurt their feelings. If someone called you a racist, Nazi, or an Islamophobe, I wouldn't care. Because I'd be like, you probably just said something they didn't agree with, so they just threw you into that blanket.
That's true. Yeah, now a lot of the time,
those words mean nothing.
When you do something that people don't agree with,
you're racist.
Put you into a box that they feel like you deserve, but it's
like the shit I said last week, I'm going to probably get called an Islamophobe.
Did you hear racist. About like the whole like Hilary Duff thing?
What happened with Hilary Duff? Did she get caught sucking the dick in the window again?
What?
You didn't hear about that? That was years ago, man. Her husband, or whoever it is, I don't know if it's still her husband, proposed to her. No. You saw her looking at the ring, and then he clearly was getting a blowjob because he was looking down and he was smiling. This was years ago, bro. You see like a photo. Yeah. Oh. Look it up.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah. No.
She's sucking more dick?
She has an 8-month-old daughter now, and she got... Hugh-Gene, you don't do that to Queen Hilary Duff.
She's not a queen. No one knows who the fuck she is.
Hilary Duff.
She can walk down the street. No one's gonna give a fuck.
Are you crazy?
Tell me that she'll walk down the street in front of all these Asian people. You think they're gonna give a fuck?
Yes.
They're gonna look at her and be like, "Oh."
I'd be like, "Hey now."
Yeah, only you. And people are gonna look at, and everyone's gonna look at you and be like, "Who the fuck's this crazy Negro dancing?"
No. Okay, so she got her daughter's ears pierced, and people are pissed because they're saying, "Okay." I have it. So one of the
people
comments,
have been doing this shit for years.
I got my ears pierced at 6 months, and I am glad because like nobody.
Not telling me the story. Oh, okay, tell me the story.
People are like, okay, they're basically saying they're accusing her of child abuse for piercing her daughter's ears.
I gotta get rich, and put my kid in private school, man.
People are like, I'm gonna unfollow you. Da 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 da. Someone was like, just wondering how she gave you consent to pierce her ears.
Do you have consent to change her diaper? Did she say you could change her diaper?
Someone says,
I can't. To her.
Listen, they say, I can't fathom why you would think it's okay to have your daughter's ears pierced, causing her a tremendous amount of pain and discomfort. Was she able to ask you to have them pierced? Was she able to agree to have them pierced? Did she sit there with a smile on her face whilst a gun with a needle was placed on her ear? Did she say politely after thank you, or did she just sit and cry and scream, looking to you to comfort, to make it all better?
I cried and screamed. I got my ears pierced.
How did you make it? How did you feel sitting there and watching her have pain inflicted on her unnecessarily? It's just like,
how much time do you have?
Oh my god. Like
I
used to pierce ears for my job.
You pierce children's ears?
I've pierced babies. I've pierced grown men. I'm not a bad. I have the consent of their parents.
You're a bad person.
And it's funny because you know what? The grown ass men were always more afraid than the babies.
I was afraid to get my ears pierced.
Because like the babies don't really know what's going on, and like it really is just a pinch. But a pinch to a baby is like, It
was weird. I was actually more nervous getting my ears pierced than I was getting my nose pierced.
Yeah, you're fucked.
It was weird. But it was so funny when I got my nose pierced. Excuse me. It hurt. Well, the piercing going in hurt more than the needle. And I remember, like, I thought there's blood all over my face, and she's like, "Nah, that's just tears." I was like, "Oh."
You don't feel that it's coming out of your eyes? You thought?
I didn't know.
What the?
I thought because it was all down here, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm bleeding." And then I was just like, "Nah, bro, you're just crying."
So just like you're an idiot.
And there's a girl right beside me getting her nose pierced, and she's just like, "Oh, this is such a regular day for me." I felt so cool.
But you're not.
fucking super cool, bro. Fucking
super
radical.
stupid.
Fucking, I'm a cool guy.
Have you ever Googled yourself?
No, because I'm not a fucking narcissistic, sociopathic cunt. You Google? I haven't. I've Googled my name to see how many people have my name.
You can do that?
Yeah, just Google your fucking name.
I just Googled Hugh-Gene Baker. Oh, am I not supposed to say your last name?
I don't care.
Okay.
People want to find me, they'll find me.
I see renovator assistant at my home at last.
I'll try my LinkedIn that I haven't touched in like
It is a
years.
LinkedIn. Oh, that was you actually?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Seeking a challenging, worthwhile position where I can grow
changed that
professionally
shit in,
and
like,
personally.
I haven't changed that in, it's been a
Ooh,
couple.
I've seen your whole resume. You worked at Mark's Work Warehouse?
Yeah, that was
Real Canadian Superstore.
Got fired from that.
Shit, your college and everything's on here? Yo, change that before we post this podcast.
I haven't changed that shit in it's been years.
Oh, I see your firefighter. Shit.
I'm not trying to become a C. Like
your volunteer experience.
Well,
Oh, you
that's all
you have a lot of fire volunteer stuff. Handed out newspaper.
Yeah, man,
You
stood
were-
out in the cold.
You're a paper boy?
No, that was
In
when I was
November
volunteer.
2013?
Jesus Christ, that was a while ago.
It feels like it was just yesterday, but when you're like, no, it's 2019 now.
Yeah, man, I was like, ew, that was a while ago.
Car rental place. You did security?
Yeah, I worked at the Pan Am Games.
Ah.
That job sucked, man. Fucking sucked. You just pretty much sat for 12 hours. They literally be like, sit there, and it sucked. It's either you looked out and you got put close to other people, or you got unlucky and got put at the post where you're literally by yourself for 12 hours, and you'd literally just sit in a chair for 12 hours and not do anything, and then wait for lunch. Every time I'd go in a shift, I'm like, please put me by people, and you couldn't fall asleep. I'd fall asleep.
There's another Hugh-Gene Baker who's 59.
Really?
Yeah, I got his whole address and everything.
No. See, if people want to find me, they'll find me.
There's a couple. No, but your like number and address aren't here. But like, there's
I'm
two.
smart.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. There's a YouTube channel.
Oh,
it's actually your YouTube channel.
Yeah, that has like nothing. It's my personal YouTube channel, man. Probably change it to like Liquor 3000 or something.
Oh my god. Let me see what images come up for you. Oh, I just see a lot of white men.
Yeah, there's nothing because I don't have Facebook anymore. Before you would see me like 1 or 2 pictures.
Yeah, like it's.
But now it's just a bunch of white men. That's culture appropriation of my name. It's not.
I'm gonna just.
Oh, did you ever hear about another thing too? Did you hear about
What?
you know Afropunk? That music festival in New York, I think it is.
Sure. No.
Well, it's a music. I think it's fairly obvious what it's for. It's for us darkies, us melanin-prone people, us Negroes. Well, pretty much, they decided to charge people that are not of colored descent, more than people who aren't.
How did that go over?
Well, it's on their. I don't know if it's still on their website, but someone made an article about it, and then one artist was like, "I'm not gonna fucking perform there because that's racist. That's actually illegal. You can actually. And I'm wondering if someone.
Yeah, it's like racial discrimination or something.
And I'm wondering if someone's gonna sue them, because that's an easy win for a lawsuit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired. I used to want to live in Portland. Now I don't.
They're probably gonna like
you're regressing. You're not helping. You're making things worse. That's why I'll forever say Martin Luther King is rolling in his grave. He's like, this is not what I wanted. I wanted you to be treated as
Stop with the accent. What you're not gonna do is
not
disrespect.
As a group. Tribalism is our downfall.
Oh my god, you are a downfall.
I am.
Sorry, I'm just Googling myself right now.
What the fuck, bro? This is stuff you do in personal time, not podcast time.
I'm curious.
I'm curious about what?
About myself.
Your French
and
ass
how,
name?
And how.
Oh, my name is...
First of all,
I have a little accent thing over my name.
That's
I am
not,
so special. I am French.
Just
I am
because
from Quebec. I am not real French. I am fake French. I'm actually meaty.
I'm not French Canadian.
Thank God I wouldn't date you.
What? You hate French Canadians that much?
I don't hate the French. I like French. I don't like the French.
Me.
I don't know. I like Quebec. Quebec's nice. So nice. Montreal's nice. I haven't been through it. I heard the northern Quebec, they're cunts. you don't speak English. They're like, we will not speak to you even though we know English, nor our language. And
Yeah, I've heard that
the
as well.
Queen, bitch.
I speak the Queen's English.
I speak the Queen's English, the Britain's one.
Okay, so how do you feel about non-black people who say the N-word?
I don't care.
What about like songs and stuff? You don't care?
I don't care. It's a fucking song.
Okay, but
They're quoting the lyrics.
Okay, so you feel like if the lyrics say it, then it's okay.
They're quoting it, yep.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a quote.
Interesting. Okay, so what if the lyrics are by, like, for instance, like, you know, like a lot of Latino people.
Yeah, I don't care. That's just a fucking word.
No. I mean,
you
you probably still don't care, but do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, even the people who make the song, if they're not black, it's cool for them to use the word.
Yeah, it's just a word. Comes down to you. It's just a word.
I'm actually surprised that you said that. I thought you'd be like, yeah, like, I didn't think you'd be triggered or offended, but I thought you'd just be like,
it's a fucking word. Get over it.
I don't know. A lot of people get, like, upset.
Yeah, you're putting too much power to the word. That's you, the individual. Stop being such a little pussy. It's a fucking word.
Oh, yeah.
It's just nigga. Nigger, I'll be like, I'll be a little bit more, you know. I'll be like, I want to stab you, but I don't.
But
at the end of the day, it's just a word.
That's so close. I mean, it's the same word. It really is the same word. That's like someone being like gangsta or gangster. It's the same fucking word.
Is it though?
It's the same
Say
word.
both of them.
Huh?
Say both.
Both what?
You know what I'm saying. They're different.
I'm not saying that word.
You called me it the other day. Earlier. You said some you've called me some fairly racist things, buddy.
No, I haven't.
Oh, should I repeat them?
No.
Okay.
First of all, we say things to each other.
I
in
know,
a
but it's
joking
me.
context.
It's fine. You. I don't know, man.
But I don't talk shit like that very often.
That's when it comes out your mouth. It's just like
it's more shocking because I don't say
see
that.
like the plantation in your eyes. I can see you riding the horse and whipping your ancestors, man. I can see you're probably a black slave. You know there's black slave owners, right?
Were there?
Yeah, there's black slave owners. There's Native American slave owners.
Don't say
That's why I don't understand how the reparation. There was.
No, that I would be one.
I know, but the way you say the N-word, man,
I know. I sound it doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. It sounds very, very racist coming out of my mouth.
Hatred in your voice.
No, you don't. Shut up.
See, just riding on your horse, just like get to work.
You are
Pick that cotton, Timothy.
Timothy.
Tobias.
There we go.
Work harder.
There we go.
You call that picking, boy?
Oh my God, Hugh-Gene. No.
You don't pick harder, I'm gonna whip ya.
Whoa, you were dying right now.
You don't pick harder, I'm gonna whip ya.
Oh God. There's a special place for me in hell, man.
Yeah, honestly. Are you sweating from laughing so hard?
I'm just a sweaty cunt, man.
Yeah, but chill out.
That'd be my porn star name, Sweaty Cunt.
Oh.
And they're like, is that a lady? And it's like, hello, guys. I'm just a hairy black guy here. Call me Sweaty Cunt.
I can't. I really can't.
If I was a gay porn star, that'd be my name. Sweaty Cunt.
Okay.
Did my asshole be so fucking sweaty?
Do you ever see a world where, like, you would do porn? The money's great.
For a guy, no. For you, yes.
What do you mean?
For guys, don't make nearly as much as women. Why aren't feminists complaining about that, huh? You guys get paid more in porn.
Sex workers are discriminated against all around the board.
I'm talking about porn, bro.
I really want to. We need to interview a sex worker one day on this show.
Okay.
Yeah, I would really like to do that.
Go on Craigslist. Like, we need.
They took the sex section off of Craigslist a while ago, and they took a Backpage down.
They took Backpages down?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
No.
That's what they said. Yeah, they said. Are you gonna look?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Friends, I've literally gone on Backpages sometimes just to, like, for fun.
I've never been.
Cause you're.
Is it Backpages or Backpage?
I think it's Backpages.
No, I've always
can't be gone.
No, I heard.
Where am I gonna get my escorts now?
This is like a year or two ago.
Where am I gonna get my tranny escort?
What was that sentence?
Where am I gonna get my tranny escorts now?
I mean,
I want the best of both worlds.
You don't think you'd ever do porn?
I've thought about it.
You have?
No, like would I do it?
You've thought about being a stripper, no?
Yeah, just because me.
I feel like everyone
me and are broke and we wanted money, and we're like, hey, we can, because we wanted motorcycles so badly, so we're like, we should fucking become male strippers for like a bit, make some money and buy motorcycles.
But I feel like you would like go to sleep and like, you know, like when you're like in the shower, you just cry and just wipe, like wash off
probably. That
the
would
day's
be me.
filth. Yeah, I can just imagine you just bawling.
It's like, why are all these old ladies touching my penis?
Like, she touched me too hard.
No, I don't know. Porn, I don't know, man.
You consider stripper?
Even stripper, I don't
Consider
know.
escorting?
Oh, God.
Is it there?
Oh, it's been seized.
Yeah, I told you. The government, the FBI, man.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it's down, right?
Yeah, since last year.
Is it back pages or back page?
Back page.
I told
Damn,
you.
they seized
I've
that
never
shit.
even been on the website,
Backpage,
and I
an
know.
affiliate website has been seized as a part of an enforcement action by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Why you gotta affect us, fucking FBI? I want my hose. I want my hose, FBI. Well, there's 15 alternatives. Oh, there we go.
Oh my God, you're gross. Get off of that. Get off of that.
Double list, more like double penetration. Oh no, I don't know.
Would you ever do that?
double penetration?
Yeah.
To a lady?
Would you be a participant? Yeah.
Not with you.
No. Did I say with me?
No. Can I do a threesome with another dude? I feel like with double penetration, there's just too much thinking. You know? You
It's
gotta like,
I
because I feel like to get the optimum double penetration, you gotta like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can't just, because like if you watch videos, even amateur videos, like even pro videos, there's never There's never good coordination. It's like come on, no, you're going at the same time. No, it's like you gotta get the perfect like, you know.
You sound like a chicken.
I don't know.
So you're saying no because of the coordination?
Yeah, it's too much thinking. And then, I'd just probably be out of it.
But like the act itself, you would.
If I could get the
open
coordination down, sure. I think it'd be a cool experience.
Really?
I think it'd be a cool experience. You only live once, bro. It's just double penetration, bro. Just DP. A little bit of that dip, you know?
That's just a
little
lot.
double dip.
I feel like for a woman,
A lot in a good way.
I feel like that would probably feel like you're being like ripped open.
It probably feels like fucking euphoria for the lady. I don't know.
And like, okay, this is gonna be such a weird thing to say.
It's you.
But shut up. You say weirder shit than me.
Yeah, but it's expected.
But I just feel like, I don't know. Do you think that like the two guys? Okay, sorry. Let me just backtrack.
You think it's gonna rip or something?
No. For anyone, no one thinks about. Okay.
Okay.
So for anyone who doesn't know what double penetration
Everyone
is,
knows double penetration.
Not
Don't
everybody.
explain it. Don't explain it. If you don't know what double penetration is in 2019, go fuck yourself. Everyone knows what it is.
It's 2019.
Didn't I say that?
You said 2018.
Oh, well, I'm a year behind. Everyone knows what double penetration. You don't need to explain fucking double penetration. Unless you're like some...
Not everybody knows.
If you don't know, go fucking kill yourself. Don't kill yourself.
Hugh-Gene!
If you don't know...
Stop!
Oh, okay.
That's so mean. I'm not... Don't speak to people like that. A lot of people
I
are...
apologize.
Yeah.
I've been there. Read my
You
blog
don't
post.
tell
You'll
people
know.
to go kill themselves because they don't know what double penetration is. The hell is that? You explain it.
You explain a dick in you put a dick in vagina and a dick in a butt and bear double penetration. It's when you fill up both the holes.
It's when typically you can only do it with one woman and two men, right?
No, you can have 2 ladies. You can have 3 ladies. Dildos.
I guess.
Strap-ons.
Okay.
As long as there's 2 cylindrical objects.
What
in
I'm
both
saying
holes.
is it has to be a woman getting double penetration.
Yeah, you can't double penetrate it. Well, you could actually.
Because that's what
You got a stretchy asshole.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because not everybody knows what it means. Because like a lot of people assume
As long as you have 2 wiener-looking things in a hole.
A lot of people assume it just means like a guy, 3 people having sex, 1 in the vagina, 1 in the butt.
That's generally what it is.
But I was gonna ask you, isn't it also like 2 in the vagina at once?
We can do that.
Which to me, oh my god, like even
That's too
thinking
much
about
work.
just thinking about it, my vagina hurts.
Once again, that's too much work.
Oh god,
It's too much thinking.
What I was gonna say is if you have
them both my pussy.
1 in the butt, for how stretched out do you have to be?
And if there's some girl said that to me, I'd be like, you're
that's too much.
where's your dad?
Too much.
No daddy was in your life. That's why.
No, but so for
Find me one porn star that didn't have daddy issues. Then I'll think about doing porn. Find me 2.
Are you gonna let me finish my sentence or what?
Okay, go.
Jesus. When the standard DP, so 1 in the butt, 1 in the V.
The vagina.
The V.
Say vagina.
The pussy.
There you go.
I feel like because for women, like I think men, you guys have more space between your asshole and your dick.
I don't know.
But I feel like the asshole and the vagina are closer for women.
I guess.
So I feel like if there's like two things inside, I think so. Because like you guys have balls that have to be in between. Like you would just have more things in there requiring more space.
I think it's about the same.
Okay, well,
Probably
whatever.
comes down to the person and how big the dicks are.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like since like it's a smaller area and you have two, like, do the guys feel the dick?
I would imagine
through the
once again, I think if they have
and-
like blacked dicks, if you know what blacked is.
Well, you told me last
if they have
week
like
you and
blacked
Des.
dicks, then they'll probably feel it. I'd imagine. But if they got like normal average person dicks, then maybe.
Yeah. You know, I have a good friend, and she always tells me like, never say never. Like, don't close yourself off to things.
Who's this?
What?
Who's this person telling you this?
Don't worry.
Say it to me in like. Who?
Why is it important?
I want to know.
It's Jonel.
Oh.
She always tells me like never say never and blah blah blah. What? Were you gonna make a joke?
No.
What?
No, it's nothing.
Don't come for my friends.
Okay.
No, but like
It's true. Never say never.
this is something I can say I will never try.
Never. Where's
Oh,
that
so
from?
it's Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith's song.
Oh, that's where that's from. Karate Kid. I loved that movie. That was a good movie.
Didn't see it.
You
Anyways,
didn't see it?
No, you haven't
Are
seen
you
Little Mermaid, so
fucking
you can shut the hell
Fuck
up.
Little Mermaid.
Fuck you.
What did
How
you
are
learn from
gonna
Little
bring up
Mermaid?
Little
What
Mermaid?
did you learn from Little Mermaid?
To accept yourself for who you are and to
And
stop
get with a
trying
man
to and to
that's
stop
way too
trying to be
old?
something that you're not.
And you know what Karate
she
Kid
wanted
taught
legs
me?
and she wanted to be like other people, and she realized that that's not what truly made her happy, and she ended up back in the fucking ocean.
Good.
And she sacrificed her beautiful singing voice, which was everything, to give that up. Yes, she sold to a sea witch, Ursula.
She sold her voice for legs?
Yes.
That's a good trade.
It wasn't because she fell in love, but she couldn't talk to the love of her life.
Oh, she lost her voice.
Her voice.
Oh, I thought she couldn't.
Her voice in general.
Oh, she lost her voice. That's stupid. Well, she's just stupid.
Yeah. Mr.
So
I've
she
never
became a
seen Little
mute?
Mermaid. Yes,
Well, that's
essentially.
just dumb. That's just a dumb bitch. That's a Why the fuck would you trade your voice?
Because she wanted so badly to be part of like the human world.
Well, you can't be part of the human world if you can't talk, you dumb fuck.
I
In
mean,
that time,
a lot of people can't
That
talk.
was like in the 1800s. Not 18. That's probably like in the 1700s. You think they had fucking crip signs back in the day? No, you're mute. You're fucked, bro.
Crip signs?
And plus, she probably would have
sign language?
And plus, too, she would have. And if it is realistic, she would have died.
What do you mean?
She was submerged in water the whole time, so she's not exposed to the fucking diseases and pathogens that we have in the surface.
No,
so she would've died
but
fairly
everyone
quickly.
knows that like the myth of mermaids, they can come up, but they need water.
But if
They're
she
like
was-
dolphins. No,
but-
they're mammals.
But it
still.
doesn't matter.
So
she
can-
wasn't exposed to the diseases that were up there because she was down there all the whole time. It's the reason why Native Americans got wiped out. They didn't get killed just because they got fucking smallpox from people that they never got exposed to it. So technically, she would have died when she came up because that dude that she was with would be like, and she would be like, and she would have died. Are you trying to Google it?
No, I'm looking up. Just keep talking.
Yeah, no, Airy, whatever the fuck you're stupid.
Yeah, no, okay. Will you watch?
And wasn't the guy way too old?
Prince Eric? I don't think he was way too old.
But isn't like the same thing with Pocahontas? Pocahontas was like 13 in the movie.
Well,
she was 13.
he was
She
legit
lost-
like a colonizer.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
John
bro.
Smith.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta get that savage pussy.
Oh my god, you're disgusting. Hold on. What I'm trying to look up is the like original story, because you know how like a lot of these stories
I can show you
are very like dark.
Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess. I don't know the rest.
Okay.
You see the Mulan trailer?
Mulan?
Yeah.
They're making a live action
They're
movie.
making a live action of fucking every Disney movie because Disney has no fucking ideas.
Well, Lion King's coming out really soon.
Yeah, that looks good.
Is it out already? No.
The 12th. That's soon.
Yeah, it's out.
Bro, I'm about to cry.
Yeah, and that's a primarily black cast as well.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, a lot of people do care. Okay, yeah, the original Little Mermaid, she was tortured by oysters.
No. How you get tortured by oysters? How you let yourself tortured by clams?
Well, I'll tell you. So she was the youngest daughter, but she was very obsessed with humans. But she was like, they were like royalty and blah blah blah. So when she comes of age,
when she comes,
the mermaid is only allowed to rise to the surface, but she has to suffer through 8 oysters attaching themselves to her tail, and like they say like pride must suffer pain and blah 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 blah. And all this shit. Apparently her older sisters sang about the joys of drowning sailors. As you know, like mermaids and like
Yeah, the
sirens,
sirens,
and apparently mermaids don't have souls, which is part of why she wanted to sell her voice for a human soul. This is like the original story, not like the Disney version. Apparently the myth is that mermaids can live up to 300 years, but like once they die, they're gone. But humans get like a shorter span, but they are immortal souls, so their soul will jump to another body and like that sort of thing, like reincarnation essentially.
I hope that's real. That'd be cool.
Which is part of the reason why she wanted to be human, not just because she fell in love with the
she's
prince.
A selfish cunt.
Well, nobody wants to fucking
she's selfish.
die.
She lived 300 years. What would you rather have, 300 years, or you become a rabbit after you die?
Okay, but I think they're thinking like reincarnation to another human.
Oh.
This is once she's human.
Yeah, no. What would you rather have?
What would I?
Like
rather?
300. You live 300 years, or you constantly get to live different lives. Wouldn't you get tired of that shit?
It depends. If I would pick the 300 years if I wasn't alone, because
of course,
I wouldn't want
300
everyone I love to die around me and stuff like that. You know?
I would.
You would what?
No. I think I would choose the reincarnation.
But if everyone else is gonna die and I'm just gonna live, then like I would choose a reincarnation. I mean, I've seen Vampire Diaries and the original, so I know, and even like True Blood, like I know it gets lonely.
True blood, I took your blood. I am a horny vampire.
But yeah, so her thing says like when she's human, she either has to get married or die. Like that was like one of the catches.
Everyone's choice.
And then
that's probably a lady's choice back in the day.
I've heard this one. So being human feels like she's perpetually cut up by knives. Like her legs are constantly in pain. Like she's like, you know, like
just meditate.
Yeah, it feels like she's like walking on knives.
You'll get used to it. Just get into like some BDSM. Just turn it into pleasure.
Oh, apparently the prince is a patronizing jerk who treats her like literally like a pet.
Hey man, maybe that's what she wants. Maybe she's into that BDSM shit. So Ariel sounds like a really dumb person.
No, well this is original.
So she wanted to be with this prince and have a soul.
Apparently, like she in the original story, she doesn't get the guy, but ends up having to dance at his wedding, because like I don't know, like she has to. I don't really know why. It's not really explaining why. And apparently, the only way she can avoid dissolving into sea foam, like dying, she just turns into sea foam, is if she kills the love of her life.
What the hell? Just take the 300 years, you dumb cunt.
And then apparently her happy ever after, like her happy ending, is like purgatory. Like it's just
So she dies.
Yeah.
And goes to purgatory, which is like the you know what purgatory is, right?
Yeah.
Like the in between heaven and hell.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Which is it can be all right, it can be shit.
It can be. I feel like it would be torture eventually.
Purgatory? Depends where in purgatory you are.
I guess it depends on everyone's interpretation.
Well, if you go by the biblical way of purgatory, I'm pretty sure I think purgatory is a mountain, and then if you get to the top, then it gives you a chance. Pretty much the higher you go, the better it is. I think once you get to the top, you have that chance to gain the good old have.
Have.
Yeah. So Ariel just sounds like a dumb fuck.
Well, this is the original story, so
yeah,
like all of that is in the Disney version.
Yeah, I know, but she sounds dumb. You can live 300 years. You can have your legs feeling like you're getting cut up in knives. You might turn to sea foam. You got the guy that's a total jerk. You lose your singing voice. Like,
I don't think she knew he was a jerk beforehand.
Just take the fucking 300 years.
Okay, so if I remember, it's been like literally years, like well over like a decade since I've seen The Little Mermaid. But if I can if I can remember correctly, she was like on shore or something, or like on a rock, like a like a mermaid does, and then she saw the prince, and she felt like a connection or whatever. But again, she was a mermaid. The whole thing, her father didn't want her to leave. Can't remember if her sisters really cared or not. I think she had something crazy like 8 sisters or 12, like a lot. She was the youngest of all of them. And point is, she goes to the sea witch, sells her voice for legs, and like has a hard time walking. And like the whole thing was that like if she doesn't get him to fall in love with her or to kiss her or something like that, then she will actually die, or like I don't know if it was die or like return to the sea, blah 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 blah, but like that's like kind of how the Disney version went. And then she has her little like fish friends to help her and whatever. But like yeah, I just know like all of these Disney stories, they're not the typical happy ever after.
They're dark as fuck.
That Disney made them into.
I'm not excited for this fucking Mulan movie though. It looks trash.
I gotta watch the trailer. I haven't heard of it.
It doesn't look good. And Mulan's my favorite like Disney princess movie. Love Mulan.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, I thought you were gonna continue.
No.
I was like waiting for.
I forgot the rest. I just know like the. I can be like. I don't know the lyrics.
I just know that I'll make a man out of you.
It's fucking transphobic. You fucking bigot.
You just.
You fucking bigot. They can. I wonder how that's gonna go.
She's culture appropriating the trans community by dressing like a man.
Is that culture?
Who the fuck
That's not
knows? Who the fuck knows anymore, man?
Oh my gosh. Anyways, on that note.
What note? Where's the notes?
The trans culture appropriation note.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna wrap up
What are we wrapping up?
today's podcast.
I want some presents. What are we wrapping?
I said we're wrapping up the podcast, you dumb fuck.
We can't wrap up the podcast. It's not a physical thing.
I'm so annoyed with you. Anyways, thank you guys so
me.
much for listening.
Thanks.
You can find us at thissquareroom.com and on Instagram and Twitter
Twit.
at This
Cesspool
Square
of Hell.
Room. You can find me at Jonel Wilson on Instagram, JONELWILSON. Do I say that too fast?
Yeah, you do. It's
Okay.
like you sound like a fucking computer. The way you say it.
Okay, let me start again.
JONELWS.
My Instagram and
Say
Twitter
it more
handles
human.
are Jonel Wilson.
Okay.
JONELWILSON.
Hey, just sound like a little herp derp. Hey, just sound a little.
Oh my
You
god.
can't say the word anymore. See?
Hugh-Gene, stop. You're being so.
You can't say it. It's offensive. It's the R word's offensive now. So I guess you just do.
So, but you just called me that.
I called you the R word. I said you can't say the R word. I just went. What does this mean?
Maybe
I'm just pounding my
For
chest.
those of you guys who don't know what that sound is, that's him doing that like hand
What
thing
hand
that
thing? No,
very
I'm doing the
offensive
black-
people
I'm
do
doing the black power.
when they are making fun of people who are quote unquote
I might give me the
retarded.
black part. What?
I said
say?
quote.
What'd you say?
on-
You say the R word? Excuse me, ma'am? That's offensive.
I-
My Downs friends. Don't.
Do you have any friends with Down syndrome?
Yes.
Do you actually?
Oh, okay, guys.
What was that joke? Tell them what you said.
See you next.
Tell them what you
they
said.
Heard it.
I don't
they
think
heard
they
it.
heard.
What?
Say it
What did I
clearly.
say?
Say it clearly. I said, "Do you have any friends with Down syndrome?" What did you say? You said yes. What? What did you say?
Yes, I have a lot of friends.
Oh my god!
If you get that, you're a horrible person.
First of all, what he said was, "Yes, I'm looking at one, aka me." Which, first of all, I don't think it's cool
You're
to
not
make
down.
fun of people's disabilities.
Okay, well, that's the end of the podcast,
No,
guys.
no.
See you next week.
No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Stop.
I'm loving it.
Stop. Are you kidding me? I want them to come for you. You're
Who?
everyone listening.
Come
You can't.
on me.
You are horrible, Hugh-Gene. You are horrible.
I'm an all right person. What did I
Anyways,
say? I just said a lot.
The views and expressions by Hugh-Gene are not shared by This Square Room and its affiliates, aka me.
We're not
Jonel.
never going to get sponsored.
Yeah, probably because of you.
Probably. Well, we knew this.
Nobody is gonna sponsor the dude that says that. You did. You fucking just did. And first of all, that's not even true. You're just making a joke about.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you look at your.
Stop explaining. I know.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
I know. Have you seen my grades? I wouldn't be surprised if I was a little. Have a nice week.
Yeah,
I love
let's
you.
just end this.
Lick my butthole.
We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.